Greetings, friends and streams alike. Welcome, one and all. I'm Forever the Elf, and welcome back to Let's Play Suikoden 2 HD Remaster. So, in the last episode, we took the fight to the Highland and Matilda Knights alliance in an attempt to break their forces and get through to Rockaxe. We were successful in that. We forced a retreat thanks to Shu. It looked like we were in a bad spot because we got surrounded, but then reinforcements of ours came out of nowhere at the back of the Highland army, and it forced them to retreat. But it turns out those reinforcements were not actually soldiers. They were literally just like the citizens of our castle, like Barbara, Leona, Alex, Hilda, the non-combatants, store owners. You know, all those kind of people were just pretending to be extra units to make the Highland think we got more soldiers than we have and force a retreat. Risky play, but it worked. And we are now going to assault Rockaxe Castle while our army sort of engages outside in battle. We, with a small crack team, are going to infiltrate the castle and burn the Highland or Matilda flag, whichever one it is that flies in the castle right now, and replace it with our own to make the Matilda Knights think that their castle has fallen and they'll turn on Highland and join us. At least that's the idea. So, quick reminder before we go into this story set piece regarding Naname. I mentioned last time that there's a few things you want to look out for with her. First of all is take any really important equipment off of her. I replaced her Mother Earth with a regular Earth rune, and I took the Dream Robe off of her and gave it to Ela, because that Dream Robe is really good. Also, make sure she's wearing some armour of any descript in her armour slot, obviously, and make sure her defence stat is at least 120, or 121 I think it is. So we're way above that, so we should be okay there. So, now we've done that, let's actually get on with this, huh? Come on, are you prepared to depart? I'm ready, let's go. Let's waste no more time. Here's Seed and Culgan with the Highlands and Matilda Knights. Persistent bastards! But if we can diminish their ranks now, we can get an advantage over them. Okay, let's go. Don't dragging your heels, Matilda Knights. And we sneak through the woods. Now give the signal. Literally just whistle. And some of our Matilda Knights under Camus and Miklasov had like slipped into Gordo's ranks and opened the gate for us to let us in. And the city soldiers are going to cause a distraction. Commander Rio, there isn't much time left. The enemy returns full of flag is destroyed. The Elven army's fate is sealed. We'll follow when it's safe, Commander, but please find the flag as quickly as possible. Yeah, we know. Don't you worry about a thing. Naname's here to make sure everything works out just fine. Okay, move out. Let's go. I will also notice... Oh, what's going on here? Read a message from General Kiba. General Kiba? Read it. Sir. General Kiba engaged the Solberg's forces east of Muse, and then... Did Kiba not make it? Listen up, men. Stand your ground. Every minute we hold out brings Commander Rio and the Elven army closer to victory. During the battle, General Kiba was mortally wounded. Let's see. Father... Yeah, he went on a suicide mission to just hold the line and give us time for it. Now, even though Kiba is the Star of Destiny, his death does not count against the true ending because we've already... I was talking about this last time when we had a unit drop in battle, and I was afraid... I was like, oh, it doesn't matter if they die. Because we've already reached that cut-off point where we've got all 108 Stars of Destiny, it doesn't matter if any characters after this point die, I believe. I mean, it still sucks, but it doesn't affect the ending of the game. We'll join the enemies on the front lines. Please advance while distracted. Alright. Now, are we forced into the castle? Or can we explore the town? Oh, is all the stuff locked? Yeah, okay. There are some items to grab in Rockaxe, but we'll just have to wait until the until it's liberated, obviously. So we're gonna head in. Alright, so there are some items to grab in Rockaxe Castle that we need to keep an eye out for. This being one of them. Stone of Speed. Hell yeah. My inventory is like nice and free for once. Alright, that's sneaking up into the castle. Ooh, we've got a couple ways to go. Oh, yeah, there are enemies in here. Hippogriff and Cockatrice, I don't believe you guys have anything that we're too interested about. The Cockatrices do have a chance to drop the Thunder Rune, which is very good, but we're not going to be too bothered if we don't get that. There is actually an enemy in here we are looking for, and unfortunately we are going to need to grind it. Oh, there's Zamza's Rune in action. See, that fire sealing means he does no damage to himself, so we can just go all out with the dragon, with his fire dragon rune if we want. Go Rio. Oh, I forgot to mention last time when I was explaining the how I'd leveled up the stats and everything. I sharpened everyone's weapon. Well, not everyone's. I sharpened our front 3 and Ryu's weapons to 15, which is the highest we can get right now. And it wiped out my money, as you can see. I spent like probably about 700,000 patch on that. Anyway, I was explaining we need to find an enemy. We need to find some Highland soldiers in here. And... oh man. We need to find some Highland soldiers because one of them drops a recipe that we want. And obviously we can't come back here and fight the same enemies again because once we liberate the castle, the Highlanders are gone. So you have a very, very limited window on getting that recipe. I'm going to try for it. We want to fight the Highland soldiers. Ah, here we go. The ones with the crossbows in the back there. They drop a recipe. So, I am going to sit and grind on these if I can. Oh, Ryu with the double 420s. Oh, I also gave Camus a double jab rune because while I was doing some level grinding to get them caught up, he gained a second rune slot, which is awesome. So he's got a double jab as well as his rage rune now. Yeah, these enemies aren't... they look kind of weird, don't they? I mean, it's a cockatrice. It's the weird, like, chicken creature. I wonder if they have any sort of... oh, there's the Thunder Orb. Hell yeah. That's a less than 1% drop rate, so hell yeah. Deep Crimson Cape. None of these Highlanders are the ones we want. I mean, I'll take them down anyway. What do the other guys drop? The guys with the sword, they just drop bath ornaments. And the one with the spear, escape talisman. Right, because we need those at this point in the game. There are also some Matilda Knights you can find in here that drop the Knight Rune and Master Robes. The Master Robe is not too great, but if you want more Knight Runes, there it is. Stone of Protection, hell yeah. We know where that goes to Rio. I also have a Deep Crimson Cape. Who actually wants that? Defense plus 14. I'm actually going to look at giving that to Zamza. I think he needs a little bit more help. In terms of his defense, yeah, it's quite low compared to the other guys. So let's replace his gauntlets. Deep Crimson Cape. I'm sure he'd love that. He's a fancy lad. Don't want nothing to do with you guys. Aside from the Matilda Knights, we've actually seen all of the enemies that are going to appear in the castle. Oh, there's also a Highland Commander, which can drop a shield, if you're interested in that. But anyway, I was curious, do the cockroaches have any sort of petrification attached to them? Because they typically do, right? And yes, they do. Ely's petrified. I don't know if that persists out of battle, and if it does, I don't know how to cure it. Does that persist? No. Thank God for that. Anyway, whew, doing a lot of talking. If I sound kind of weird, it's because I'm currently fighting off a cold. I mentioned that in the last episode. I'm kind of doing some multiple recordings in a day kind of thing. So apologies if I sound strange, but you know, I'm not going to let something like a little cold hold me back from my Suikoden. Alright, I'm actually going to, I think, skip random battles for now, because I obviously locked. Oh, is that the place that was... Oh, look at this cool scene. Okay, that Highland flag on the top there, that's what we're trying to burn down. I want to go the other way, though, because there were multiple ways to go. And we know that I'm a loot goblin, so, you know, got to get multiple stuff. Oh, here's the Matilda Knights. You're up against your former commanders, Camus and Mickelson. Well, they're the commanders of the white and the red and the blue knights. The white knights are a separate order. There's like 3 colours of knightly orders. The white knights sort of are loyal directly to Godot. Anyway. Yeah, let's go. I think that's the way we're supposed to be going, so let's actually head all the way back. Yeah, anyway, I'm trying to say this for like 3 battles now. I'm going to, off-screen, grind out that recipe off the Highlanders if I can get it, because I want to get all the recipes. I don't want to miss any. And like I said, this sequence is the like only chance to ever get that one, so we're under a time crunch. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I will... I'll explore the rest of the dungeon, and then before we get to like the end of it, where we actually complete the story, I'll grind off screen for the recipe. How about that? Ely, you do no damage because I did not upgrade her weapon at all. No enemies I upgraded, I think a little bit, but not all the way to the end. Oh, Master's Robe, there we go, nice. What's Ely's weapon at? 6, yeah, I never bothered, because she's my caster. Master's Robe, is that better for you, Zamza? Yeah, way better defense and heals HP. We'll take that for Zamza. Absolutely fantastic. This is the way we were supposed to go before. That has loot. Alright. Escape talisman. Thanks. I really needed that. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to skip battles from this point on, because we've seen everyone. I mean, the cockatrice is kind of cool and interesting because they've got the petrifying breath. But no one else has that. Interesting, TBH. So, yeah, let's start skipping battles. Alrighty. So, the drop rate on the recipe is thankfully not that bad. It's like 4%. Getting interrupted by silly battles. Yeah, the drop rate on the recipe is like 4%, which is, you know, not great, but as far as drop rates go, that's actually fairly high. So, hopefully it won't take us too long to get. I've been fairly lucky throughout this run with drop rates of, like, actual important items like that. I'd say I've been more unlucky finding the right rare finds in shops, although only in certain areas, like the Couscous rare find shop for the recipe, that took a while. I think there was a tomato seed in Banner Village, which took me a long time to get. But, you know. Wasn't too bad, all things considered, I suppose. I'm a little worried that looks like a way forward. Because the room looks kind of special with all these, like, candelabras and stuff. Is that what those are? Oh, is that locked? Okay, we have to go this way. Damn, no Highlanders are showing up at all. Kinda sucks. It's those guys I want. Good lord. Earth Shield. Can she use shields? Look at that defense. Plus 36 defense. I mean, to be fair, he's not got the best shield in the game I could give him right now. I could have given him a Chaos Shield or maybe found that Mangosh, whoever's got that. Prevent status. You can become immune to any status effect. I don't know if that also includes beneficial ones like anger and boost, but that is really good. And resistance to earth damage. That's a really good shield. Like, oh my god. That's actually pretty sick. Oh, Highlanders, where are you? Come out to play, eh? Do we have to go down the ladder? Or is that where we can... Oh, okay, cool. Power gloves, those sound like they'd give strength. Oh, I think Ulan's got a pair of those. Like, very early game item for Ulan. Defense and strength. Yeah, let's give him to Zamza. It's pretty much just a better black belt of strength. Up his power. Zamza's actually not bad. Like, he's got pretty decent strength and magic stats. Like, you could use him as a legit caster, just caster. Stick him in the background, have him do nothing but cast fire spells. Or, well, you could do any sort of rune, but he's got good ranking with fire. And he's got good spell slots too, so... You can't do both, though, unfortunately, with him. You have to sacrifice something. Like, if you wanted to be a caster, you kind of can't go with the fire sealing rune, which means he'll damage himself. But I guess if you are... Well, I don't know. I'm just rambling. Oh! We're in the actual castle. We've got into the... We've got past the underground portion. Here we go. Can I, like, sneak around the back on this side? Nope. Heading through the gate. Let's go! Storm the main castle. Man, I haven't found a sick... Oh, yeah, okay, we're getting into some scripted battles. I haven't found a single Highland soldier like encounter. Here I am looking for this recipe and not one of the guys showed up. Camus, finish him off. To be fair, I'm probably going to kill him before he does that. No, never mind. Boom! Cast fireball in this small room. Oh, another Master's robe. Hell yeah. Someone else can have that then. Let's have you wear like heavy armor. Camus, you're kind of medium. Could give it Nanima. Yeah. Like I said, I took the dream robe off of her because that's kind of unique, so... She can have a Master's robe. Or Master, whatever it was called. Ah, oh, damn it! I got a drop, but it was one of the stupid bath ornaments. Who cares about that? I want the recipe. Flame helmet? That sounds sick. Zamza, do you want that? Oh, I can't wear it. Is it like a kind of heavy armor thing? Yeah. Mikkelsav, you want it? Strength plus 4. Gives it extra strength and fire resistance. Hell yeah, that's better than a half helmet. What are you doing with a half helmet? I should have given him a full helmet. Gold collar. I believe that's a kobold only. Ah, oh, another stupid bath ornament. We're seeing a lot more Highlander encounters in this floor, which is good. Maybe it's just the basement that's those kind of like monsters. Let's let Ela get in the action with some fire, shall we? She haven't done much but throw knives this entire time. Good lord. Sharpening your weapons really does make a difference. Like, the amount of damage you deal by doing that is crazy. I love Miklatav's attack animation. He just, like, goes in full force down on the head with his, like, two-handed sword. No skill, just power. I love how it says it's Zamza's party because he's in the first slot. He'd enjoy that, I'm sure. My decision to cut out battles is coming against me now because now I'm getting battles every 2 seconds. And they're interrupting my talking! Oh my god, what is this encounter rate? Holy... Oh, okay, this is just an area we can't do anything with. Cool. Man, the knights here really love these, like, standing candelabras, don't they? It's a nice decorative piece, I've got to say. Oh, more loot, more Matilda Knights. I don't care about you. I don't think there's a boss fight in this castle. Well, I say that. There is a boss fight. But it's not a boss fight your party will fight. I'll just say that. So go ahead and, like, blow your, like, spells and such if you want. Oof. Alright, we'll see what treasure we got. We should be running away from Highlanders. We should have... although I was just about to say, we should have a couple of plans to find. There we go, there's Dragon and Unicorn plans. I think that's all of those two we have now. The Dragon and Unicorn plans. There's a couple of other things to get in here that we can't get right now. There is actually another recipe to find in the castle here. Yeah, aside from the recipe dropped by the Highlanders, there is actually one found in my chest, so that's easier to get. But I want to get the damn Highlanders one. Okay, save crystal. That's okay. I'm actually going to go grind off screen for the recipe then against the Highlanders, because the fact that there's a save crystal tells me there's a potential boss fight coming up, and I want to get the recipe first. So I'll be back when I've got it. Oh man, I got so excited that I got the drop that I went into a sneezing fit. That actually wasn't that bad. That was... It took a while for the bowman to show up, but it was actually the first encounter I had with them, and I got that. It was the Jingisukan recipe. I don't know what that is. That might be a renamed thing. Okay, yeah, in the original, that recipe is called Genghis Khan, so I can see why they may have renamed it. For this remaster, because I have no idea what that means. Like, Genghis Khan, he was a person. What do you mean a recipe? So that wasn't actually too bad. I was expecting to sit grinding in here for like an hour. I decided to head back down to that room just because I was getting encounters like every 2 steps. So I thought if there's ever going to be a chance to grind for something, that's best opportunity, huh? So hell yeah. So here's the save point. I'm actually, just in case, you know, just to be safe, I'm going to save here. Oh, why did we get the save crystal in there? Is it just like a halfway point save crystal kind of thing? Why don't we actually use Zamza's Fire Dragon? 2 times damage. Let's use Miklatov and Camus's Night Attack as well. Everyone else just take a break. Well, everyone else just do your best, should I say. Oh, they both lose balance, but they do like 2 times damage because of it. I really underestimate Unite attacks and runes that have the unbalancing effect. I really don't like doing it. But it's actually not that bad. If you give those characters like items to use, then you can still use items when you're unbalanced. So, you know, you could... And it actually works out better in the long run because you're doing 2 times damage in a turn. And then in your second turn, you can use an item like a medicine or a scroll, perhaps. So it is actually... It's not a bad thing. I tend to look at the unbalancing as like a really debilitating effect. And it is, but the fact that you can still use items makes it... offsets it. We're almost there. Over here, don't let him get away. They shall learn the true resolve of a true knight. Commander Ryu, Lady Nanami, leave them to me and press on. So the party's gonna sort of hold back. Oh, okay, got it. Come on, Ryu. Take care, everyone. Be careful, Commander. They're gonna hold them off. They're gonna hold the line. God, don't get you through that 5-foot doorway with beefy Miklatov in the way. It's a bit too quiet. Let's hurry, Ryu. Yeah. We slipped past all the guards, though. We've only got... Here we go. We've only got the flag to find. Alright, let's go. Look at this awesome shot, though. It wasn't easy, but we made it. Well, let's get this over with. What are you looking for, Ryu? Joey's in the castle? Joey! Okay, something's going to happen in a second here. You will have a text box pop up with a choice to what to do. It does not matter which of the 2 choices you pick. Just press X or A or whatever that button is on your controller or whatever. Press OK immediately. Doesn't matter which choice you pick. They both have the same outcome. Just press it immediately when it comes up. Okay? It's going to be some crossbowmen are going to show up. And you're going to have a text box pop up. Involving Nanami. Okay? Press the button as quickly as you can. Anyway. Ryu, Nanami. I don't know what you're doing here, but I won't let you pass. Joey, no, don't do this. Oh, look at Nanami. Her brother and her best friend. I mean, Joey's her friend too. She's seeing the two of them standing off and she doesn't want the fighting. Also, Joey's using a sword instead of his staff. That's an interesting change. Seems we've got to fight. You're refusing to back down. I'm refusing to back down. The black sword and bright shield are coming into conflict again. Ryo, what are you saying? No, you can't mean that. Why? Why must you and Joey fight? Because it's fate. That's got to be the answer. You cannot underestimate the will of the runes here. The bright shield and the black sword. Those are two runes. I mean, they're a true rune. They are two halves of a true rune. They are sentient beings. And they are destined to come into conflict with one another. They search each other out to fight. So you can't underestimate the effect that those are having on Ryo and Joey here. Ryo, there are many people who are counting on you, to the Elven Army, to represent hope itself. But I too have people who need me. People who believe in me. No, no way, that's not true. I don't believe in destiny. Grandpa Genkaku didn't either. It's all just a big lie. I can't believe that's why the Elven Army has to fight Highland. Why Ryo and Joey have to fight? God, I love Nanami so much. She has some of the most expressive animations, and that really helps endear you to her. This land, our home, it's not big enough for both Highland and the city-states. It's what led to all this fighting, all this sadness. A question formed in my mind the day of the meeting on Joustin Hill. He's talking about when we were in Muse and the city-states came together to discuss what to do about Highland. The alliance, established so its members could coexist, was itself a mixture of discord, jealousy and antagonism. I will establish a single mighty nation in this land, one that nothing to do with Highland or the city-states. A powerful, undivided nation, born of force and wielding force. That's the one and only way of forever freeing this land from war. So Joey wants to create a single nation between the two, and that's kind of what we want too, right? We want unity and peace. But I can't think we do it. I don't think we can do it Joey's way. We don't need to want to do it by force. That never works. The time for talk is over. Now we have to settle this. No. Oh! What good fortune to walk in and find the two of you fighting. Now I can kill you both and take this land from Matilda. Gordo, you son of a bitch. He's looking to betray Joey just as he betrayed the city-states. He wants to take us both out in one fell swoop and then he can claim everything for himself. I can take everything. Okay, man, aim carefully. Fire! That should be loose because it's a crossbow. I was distracted. Yeah, go out of it. Oh no! I was distracted. That was the choice you have to pick. That choice there is to fire the crossbows. Just press A immediately. It doesn't matter which one. I messed it up. I'm okay. Not a minute. No! You missed. Well, I guess this is alright. I'll send these kids to the gallows with my own blade. Bastard. And look at this. You fight against Gordo with Ryo and Joey. Joey has not been in the party since Muse. He's back. And he's here to fight alongside us. And we still have our unit attack. I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to... Should we use Sign of Forgiveness right here? We don't need the heal. But the damage against the enemies is going to be real nice. Let's use that. And also let's use Joey's final. He's also got his level 4 spell. Hungry Friend. Let's go all out. Gordo, you almost killed my sister, you son of a bitch. I'm going all out to bring you down. Look at this animation. Just summons a hell of a lot of black swords to demolish the enemy. Yeah, his knights are nothing. I don't think this is a particularly hard fight, because, I mean, look at the fact that it's only 2v1 makes it a little like, ooh. Oh, look at Sign of Forgiveness. Oh, yeah. Oh, buddy. That almost one-shot him. He's not got that much health. Let's unite attack. Ryu and Joey uniting one last time. I'm actually just going to keep uniting. He's really not posing much of a threat. He's, like I say, he's not a difficult boss. Especially not when you have 2 level 4 spells. Look at that, he's done. You son of a bitch. Joey's level 59. That's actually higher than any party member we have. I think we got George and Pesmerga at like level 58 or something. Joey's even higher than that. He's leveled up in his time away. Anyway. We got some knight armor off him. Cool. That's a 100% drop. Ugh. Goddo falls and dies, you son of a bitch. Nanami, are you okay? I'm so happy to finally see the gentle face of the old Joey again. I'm okay. I'll be okay. Don't fight. Nanami, I'm sorry. Ryu, look after her for me. Joey leaves. No. No, we can't lose Nanami. She's been with us through it all. No. Ryu. I'll be okay. Please call me Big Sister. And you can stay silent, but I'm absolutely going to call her Big Sister at this moment. Thank you. I feel better now. Hey, Ryu, you and me and Genkaku. We're not related by blood, but we really were a family, weren't we? I'm glad I got to be Genkaku's child. And I'm glad I got to be your big sister. And I'm glad I was Joey's friend. I'm glad we were all together. Oh no! No! Not like this, no. And Ryu just... He just breaks down. He just hangs his head. This is his big sister. This is all he knows of his childhood home. This is it. This is gone. He's lost his adopted father. He's lost his friend, and now he's lost his sister. Commander, what happened? You lot destroy the flag. Get a doctor. Hurry. Commander Ryu. Okay, we got an achievement. We burned the Highland flag. Place our own. It is a bittersweet victory, isn't it? Look, our castle! Behold, Rockaxe has fallen. Knights of Matilda, shake off the yoke of the Highland oppression and reclaim your honour. You fools. Even without the knights, the other army is nothing to us. Seed, Colgan, make a full retreat. What? Are you serious? We're so close. Do it now. So it worked. The Highland army retreats. Juan, please. Please save her. She's still breathing. We have to get her to Woodland Castle. We can treat her wounds quickly enough, then maybe we have a chance. But there are too many enemy soldiers outside. Highland army's withdrawing. Really? Oh, thank goodness. Let's hurry back to Woodland Castle. Prepare a message. Send the armies of Two River and Tinto back home. We can't leave those borders empty any longer. This whole time Ryu's just been, I'm assuming, sobbing over his sister. Damn it all, please don't let her die. Oh, he'll be fine. She's not one to croak easily. Eli! I'm sorry, Ryu. I didn't mean to be... Eli's trying to cheer us up, trying to help. Let me through. Let me through. No, let me through! Do we try and leave? Can I just walk around? Can I, like, go do stuff? Oh no, we just have to wait a little bit, okay. Sounds like he's finished. Please. How'd it go? She's okay, right? She must be. She okay? She okay? Forgive me, but my skills were insufficient. What? No! You call yourself a doctor? Stop it, Flick! All you're doing now is taking your anger out on him. That won't change anything. I know, but still, it's too unfair for Ryu. Our first keeper, now Nanami. We fought so hard together, scratched out victory together, and all it just ends here like this. Damn it. Ryu. Master Shu. Huh? Can I speak with you inside? God. Oh my God. We just wake up in bed alone. We've lost our sister. After all this fighting, everything we've been through together, and it all ends here. Well, that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more. A bittersweet end to a bittersweet battle, and a bittersweet game. I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.